you're just feeling, pepper stay down, you're just feeling for this stimulation in your lower back area. Just like this, okay, up and down, up and down. Okay, chin in. Let's use your core. Now firm your core in. Hang on, look at this one. Let's do this one a few sets. This is your inhale. Pull your belly in to roll up. Just a few sets like this. Up and down a few times. Lifting, using your core. The more you can use your core, the lighter your tailbone will flow off the floor. Okay, so ready? Inhale. Coming up, exhale. Inhale and exhale. Chin in, inhale, exhale. Again, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Two more, inhale, exhale, inhale, then exhale. Once you return, let's have us, legs will be straight and the lacing of the hands behind your head. Okay, use the core again. Articulation of that core up and down a bit. Tailbone skyward, and think about moving those ankles, those feet, elevating them away from the shoulder. Okay, elevate, elevate, and elevate. After this one, we stay here. Take a look at that foot. Inhale deeply. Hold your breath. Curl that tailbone skyward. Exhalation through the mouth, head and chest are going to round off the floor. Look at that belly, pull the belly right down, hold your breath. Inhale, head comes down. Same motion, but this time let's extend your fingers skyward. So you're not using your neck to elevate, right? Inhale into the four corners of your torso. Curl tailbone skyward. Exhale through the mouth, head and chest will rise off the floor. Look down to the belly then, pull your belly down, hold it. Yes, inhale, head comes down. No breath. Curl tailbone sky high. Elevate into your fingers. Elevate. Look down to the belly, pull your belly in. Inner leg engagement, elevate into the fingers. Inhale, head comes down. Two more then. Hold breath. Curl tailbone skyward. Exhale through the mouth, elevate. Head and chest will come off the floor again. Hold on to that breath. Pull your belly down. Right, last one. Inhale, head comes down. No breath. Hold breath. Curl that tailbone skyward. Hold at the end of that inhalation. No breath as you hold it. Look down to the belly. See if we can pull your belly down. Hold it and no breath. Then inhale, head will release, lowering down. Once you release, knees towards your torso again, right? So inhale, pull that knee back. Exhale, coming in, up and down a few sets. From here, let's go for that reverse diving. Almost like you're going for shoulder stand without the help of your hands, right? Some of you take your hands with you. Both hands, 10 fingers, and your 10 toes are going to extend themselves vertically. Try to go for that vertical extension, like you're reaching up towards the ceiling, towards the sky, right? Finger and your toes are extending more in a relaxed fashion. Extension, two more. Inhale, exhale, inhale. Last one. Lifting and now returning. Once you return, let's come next one. Once you rolled up, close hold of the ankles then. That will give you the transition to come to your hands and your knees. Hands under the shoulder, knees underneath your hips. Okay, so just meandering four corners of your torso, side to side, as if they're going towards each other, and then away from each other. A bit of a sensitive chaos going on, right? Feel like you're meandering, oscillating, almost gyrating a little bit as well, right? You have all the combination of all those things that we do. After this one, let's have us toes will tuck then. Inhale, arching open. Extension, legs elongate, downward facing. Look towards your navel now. 2 more, long of your knees. Arching open, here's that inhale. Exhale through the mouth, curl then. Tailbone away from the shoulder. Fingers and your toes are well extended. Last one, lowering of that knees. Inhale, lifting. Exhale through the mouth, extension into the space then behind you. Find breath again. Inhale deeply. And exhalation, lowering of your knees towards the floor. Okay, look, right side first. We work with this external rotation. Some of you work with it on the floor, right? Lower knee to the floor. Some of you work with it with your knees off the floor in these guys, okay? So first one, I'm just gonna take that right knee out to the side and we walk that knee forward, all right? So some of you, downward dog, some of you, knees are to the floor. Doesn't matter where you are, step your feet or your knees together. Bend that right knee out to the side, right side. Okay, inhale, arc that right hip forward. When it comes to the forehead, puff up between your shoulder blades. Exhale, right leg far behind you. Inhale, internal rotation. Elevate as you arc that hip forward. Exhale, navel in on your way back. Okay, again, inhale, same leg. Arc it, come forward. Exhale, right leg behind you. Reverse now, take a deep breath here. Exhale, right knee forward, puff it towards your forehead, lend that knee. Then inhale, knee out to the side, external rotation. Exhale, puff it, knee into the forehead. And exhale, knee away from the shoulder, away from the body. Last one, here's the exhale coming in. Here's your inhale going up and out and back. Then exhalation, let's take that right foot into then your lunge. Lunge that right leg forward, right? Inhale, tailbone comes halfway up. Exhale, direct that tailbone forward and down. Keep reaching back into that ankle behind you. Okay, up and down, a very gentle pulsation. If this is too much, set your knee to the floor. Otherwise, going into oscillation, side to side oscillation, right? Make sure you have mobility here in that lunge. Oscillation side to side. Next one, you have that left hip flexor, right? Clockwise mobility. Circulate that hip flexor in a clockwise rotation. I know the rest of your body wants to help you. That is fine, but do the best as you can. Try to concentrate and focus your mobility awareness in that, right in that hip flexor there. Okay, now opposite rotation. Opposite rotation, opposite rotation, and opposite rotation. Opposite rotation, opposite rotation. So hang on, taking care of that hip flexor, everything you just did right now makes a lot of sense. When this becomes too much, you just need to lower that back knee to the floor, that's all, right? So after your circular rotation, let's release, lower knee to the floor. Flexion of that top ankle then. Inhale, look forward, halfway up. Exhale through the mouth, bend the elbows, shoulders will come down, forward folding. Again, inhale, halfway up. Exhale through the mouth, sinking, shoulders will come down, forward fold. Inhale, halfway up. Look at that front foot. Flexion, then extension. Flexion of the foot, exhale, extension of the foot. Flexion again. External rotation, go to the right side. Here you have inhale, and now exhale. Again, inhale, open, and exhalation. Again, inhale, and exhale. Opposite rotation and internal rotation. Inhale, exhale. Please observe all the connective areas that is affected by the circular rotation of this front foot. Your knee, your shin, everything should feel the effect, especially your knee, I would say. Your ankle mobility really contribute to the well-being of your knee, all right? After this one, let's set now. Front foot will come down, back heel will release. We have a wider base of your triangle, right? Fingers on or off the floor. Inhale, arch the rib cage, halfway forward and exhale through the mouth, forward folding, letting go of that shoulder. Shoulder will come down. Again, inhale, arch it, halfway forward. Exhalation through the mouth, bend the elbows, lean in your shoulders down towards the front leg. Next one, inhale, arch it, halfway up. Exhalation, bend that front knee. Come to your first balance, warrior 3. Whichever elevation the body is going to allow, fingers on off the floor. Wrist line out to the side, inhale. Let's stay here. How about wrist mobility, circular rotation of that wrist. Inhale, half circle. Exhale, another half. Inhale, half. Exhale, half. Inhale, half circle. Exhale, another half. Reverse that rotation. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and then exhale. Continue one breath, one motion. Like you're making a veil painting there. Inhale, one layer. Exhale, another stroke. Inhale, wings out to the side. Stabilize that lower foot. Bend that standing leg. Let's seal ourselves into the midline again. Returning, center again. Okay, drop that lower foot back to together again. Circle then, inhale. Lean the torso back, space above you. Separate your wings out to the side. Navel in, you come into another forward folding. Down, down, down. Right? So some of us from your forward fold, transition, you come down, repeating what you did. Some of you from your forward fold, you have lying down. Inhale here, exhalation, coming forward. All right? So either just stay on the ground or train yourself. This is another core engagement, even though it doesn't look like it. Okay, coming up and going back. Take a speed that feels all right for your system. Right? Coming back and going forward and down. Coming back and going forward. On your next one, we will stay. Just stay, lie on your back again. Right? So from here, both feet will go again vertically skyward. Interlacing of the fingers this time. Right? Let's bend that left knee, left shin halfway down. This leg will become a phantom shin here. Okay, extension through that straight leg. Okay, now feel for curling that tailbone up and down a bit. So this right leg, understand this right leg now has the power of 2. Okay, inhale deeply, hold breath, tailbone up a bit of a twist. Exhale, right elbow, left knee. Hold on to that breath at the very end. Pull your belly in. Hold it, no breath. Inhale, head comes down. 2 more here. Tailbone up. Exhale, right elbow, left knee. Bring that tailbone higher. Look down to the belly. Pull the belly down. Good. Inhale, head comes down. No breath. Tailbone skyward. Exhale, right elbow again, left knee. Hold down to the breath. Pull your belly in. Inhale, head release. Exhale, both knees will come towards the torso, right? So either up and down to release, or up and down to release, back to this one again, okay? Find your comfort zone, going up and down again. Inhale, lift, exhale, return. Inhale, coming up, and exhale. After this one, we'll stay, come lie on your back again. Ankles together, vertically now, skyward. Interlacing of the fingers behind your head. Bend then, right knee down. Right shin comes down. Left shin all of a sudden becomes double the engagement, double the strength. Right, so before you start, just tailbone up and down a bit. It's not going to feel very extreme, but it's very clear, isn't it, this engagement? From the outside, it doesn't look like you're doing much. But from the inside, you know exactly what is it that you need to firm in. Okay, with that awareness, inhale through your nose. Hold breath. Exhale, left elbow, right knee. Don't need to touch that knee. Just do the best. Pull that belly down. Hold your breath, no breath. Inhale, head comes down. No breath. Curl tailbone sky high. Exhale, left elbow again towards your right knee. Hold your breath, pull your belly down, hold it. Okay, third one, inhale. Hold breath. Tailbone up. Exhale, last one. Left elbow, right knee again. Hold at the end of that exhalation, belly comes down. Yes, inhale, release. Hugging in, both knee into the torso. Same thing here, inhale up, exhale, lifting. Inhale back, exhale, lifting. On your next one, let's close hold in of your ankles. That will give you the transition to come to now your hands and your knees, right? So remember this one you did earlier, left side first. Some of you were downward dog, you work with your knees off the floor, right? Doesn't matter where you are, look down. Feet and your knees together. Take now left knee out to the side first. We do internal rotation first. Ready? Puff up, inhale, arc it, knee into the forehead. Exhale, pull that left leg straight back, away from the shoulder. Right, inhale again, elevate. Puff it between your shoulder blades. Knee into the forehead. Exhale, away from the body. Lengthen in that symmetrical fashion. Inhale again. Look at that lower ankle. Your right ankle is well situated. Exhale. Inner and the outer edge of that back ankle is completely well aware. Left side again. Exhale away from the body. Stay here. Take a deep breath. Now exhale, come forward. Knee into the forehead. Inhale away from the body. Stretch it. Exhale, coming in again. Navel in, puff up. Inhale out to the side. Now exhale, coming in, rounding knee into the forehead. Again, inhale, same leg. Open up behind you. Exhale, knee into the forehead. Last one. Inhale, open. Straight leg. Take that back foot now. Exhale into your lunge. Step it forward. Hands either side of that front foot. Right? Inhale, tailbone gently halfway up. Exhale, tailbone extension, lengthen forward and down. Meanwhile, this back ankle knows how to extend itself, right? Up and down pulsation like you did on the first side. Just in a very gentle way. When you need to release the back knee to the floor, just honor that. Next one, side-to-side oscillation. However, you can mobilize that back hip, that hip flexor there. So next one, gyration, spiralic gyration. Clockwise, make that circle loop a good size so you can feel the effect of what you're doing for your body. Okay, opposite rotation, hip flexor, circular mobility there, right? Feel that motion there. And exhalation, stay here. One more little pulsation with that back leg. Lower knee then to the floor, flexion of the top ankle then. Inhale, hips are square, halfway up. Exhale, bend the elbows, descending, come forward, folding, down, down, down. Right, inhale, one more, halfway up. Exhale, lengthen before you drape, forward fold, releasing of the shoulder. Next inhalation, halfway up. Look at that front ankle. Flexion, exhale, extension. Right, and then flexion of the foot and extension of the foot. Back of the foot, exhale, top of the foot. Inhale again, flexion. To your left side. Circular mobility. Inhale, half loop, and exhale, another half. One breath, one motion. Yeah, exhale, half circle, inhale, another half. Opposite rotation, and inhale, then exhale. Again, inhale, right now exhale. Inhale, then exhale. Again, the more you can utilize your toes, the easier it is for your ankle to be mobile. After this one, we situate then, front foot comes down. Back heel into your pyramid base. A little bit wider than usual. Hands on off the floor, halfway forward, inhale, elevating. Exhalation, bend the elbows, forward folding, down, down, down. Again, inhale, arching open, elongate. Exhalation, bend the elbows, direct the torso forward and down. Okay, again, inhale. Exhalation, lengthen, lengthen, releasing, shoulders down. Then halfway forward, bend that front knee. Step it into then your balance, right leg behind you. If you're ready, both hands out to the side, right? First, reach out into your fingers. Then relax your fingers. Let's feel for circular mobility of that wrist, right? How about on this side, include your fingers as part of it. Yeah, it will do something to your balance that wasn't there earlier. Yeah, let the finger also participate. How about reverse that loop? Inhale, half loop. Exhale, another half. Inhale, half. Meanwhile, don't forget to extend that back leg nice and strong. Everybody is participating. All right? Next inhalation, release, open now. Nice big breath. Step it into that standing leg. And exhalation, returning. Hands together and your feet together. Right? Deep breath, heart. Navel in, exhalation, descending of the heart. Keep the navel in, tailbone shifts forward. Elevate into the space, up behind you. Elongate. Exhale, reaching forward, lengthen, lengthen. Into then your forward folding. Left arm, left leg, you have your crescent lunge. Inhale into the space, now behind you, open. Exhale, right hand and left hand. Twist people, you go right side. Otherwise, knees are parallel. Look underneath that right arm. Slide through, exhale. Right, inhale, open two corners of your collarbones. Exhale, bend knees, will return in. Downward facing. Right leg comes behind you. That's your inhale. Right foot going forward. It's your warrior legs. Reversing warrior, back heel set. Left hand first, inhale. Right arm's going to follow you into the space beneath and behind you. Feel for that internal rotation up by your right shoulder there. All right? Stay here for a moment. Find breath in the left side of the rib cage. Descend the lower torso down, left torso down. Ground into that right foot. Ready? Half moon. Right hand first, left hand to the waistline. Stabilize that lower leg. Push into that lower leg, then we elevate. Left heel, left foot, far now, away from the ground. Stay here. Option 1, left hand to the waistline. Option 2, left hand skyward. Option 3, bending of that back ankle, back knee. Take hold of your back ankle. If that is so, can you use the foot, the leg strength, to lift up that right shoulder even a little more? Like you're pulling on the string of your bow there a little bit, right? Find breath. Inhalation deeply. Okay, let's try. Release the back foot. Bend that standing leg. Can we go into warrior 3 from here? No problem. Deep breath. Close now. Exhale. 2, 3. Find your individuality by the midline before you return this left foot, like a drop of water, back to the ocean again. Inhale to your heart here. Exhale, offering of the heart. Tailbone forward, straight arms. Coming in into your chair. Forward folding, navel in. Releasing, shoulders down. Right side, right arm. Left arm follows. You have your crescent lunge. Inhale. Exhale, left. Coming to the right side. Twist people, look underneath your left arm. Exhale, come through, elbows in. Inhale, into now your back bend. Navel in, fall knees, we curl back. Left leg then, that's your inhale. Left leg behind you, fold the navel in. Warrior 2 legs, right foot set, exhale. Reversing warrior, right hand first, Left hand is going to follow you. Look for the space beneath you. Meanwhile, lots of deep breath into the left side of the rib cage. Feel subtle internal rotation of that top shoulder there. Okay, ready? Half moon. Left hand first. Right hand to the waistline. Step into it as you flex the back foot, ankle far away from the shoulder. Okay, when you're ready, maybe right hand skyward. Okay, some of you take hold of your right ankle maybe. If that is so, use the strength of the upper foot to elevate your right shoulder, your right hand up a little higher then. Deep breath. Right shoulder, right hip will find the breath. Okay, ready? We release the back foot. Squaring of the hip. Situate that standing leg. Let that standing leg be in control. We're passing through your warrior 3. Take a deep breath. Return now. It's your exhalation. Returning slowly. Think about it. Do you have the wholeness of yourself before you drop that foot back to the ground again? Horizontal, fingers are long. Elevate into the heels of your feet. Standing balance here. Firm into the legs, descending, coming down again. If that was okay, take your gaze up a little bit higher. Inhale, lifting. Exhale down. If that was still okay, imagine you're looking up, not with your eyes, but with your heart. Yes, there you go. I hope you felt the difference. Here's a good example. When you start to conduct your practice, not from the navigation of your eyes, but from the navigation of this part, things start to change a little bit for the lighter perspective, right? You're starting to scan everything from this arena, which is a really wonderful thing, okay? So can you do that? Same thing, but close your physical eyes, all right? Imagine you're looking brightly with your heart, but close that physical eyes. Now try it. Trust. Balance will feel slightly different, but that's okay. That's to be expected. But also at the same time, with this new challenge, you'll be able to later understand how to almost like anchor into the heart arena, rather than just always the external kind of awareness, the way you relate to the world. How about a little standing back bend here? You've been working on the back bend quite a bit. Feet are a bit hip distance apart. Okay, typically you do these guys. Inhale, right arm, exhale, left arm, right? Can we have legs up parallel? Inhale, exhale, both feet are together. Inhale, lift, exhale, release. And then we switch arm, okay? So start slow and then you can always go a little deeper. Right side, get grounded into your feet. Hang on, if you have a block, maybe it's a good idea for you to catch hold of your block. So your inner legs are nicely firm for you. Okay, otherwise just expect your toes to be activated for you. Right side first. Inhale. Exhale. Look at that left hand. Inhale, left. Exhale, right. Take left hand first. Inhale. Exhale, drop. Inhale, elevate. Exhale, release. Same thing. One more on each side. Right arm, inhale. Left arm, exhale. Look at that left hand. Inhale, left. Exhale, right. Left side, inhale. Firm your quads. Exhale, release. Inhale, lift. Exhale. Same thing here, but look, both hands are going to come down. Instead of here, this hand is also going to come down for you. That means more stability in the legs. If you need to feel safer, I would say situate yourself in front of the wall and maybe work like this. You have something to feel like you can secure your balance. Next best thing is just don't overextend yourself, all right? Feel your feet, feel the earth beneath your feet. Feel the four corners of your feet. So for myself, with the standing back bend, I feel I can do better if I have my feet a little wider. Yeah? So some of you, depending on what your proportion is, before too long, you will find exactly what is it that your body is needing. Right hand first. Left hand is going to follow you. Coming down, see if that left hand can touch your inner thigh. Right? Then left hand guides. Right hand returns. Second side, left hand guides. Right arm follows. Inhale, right arm guides. Left hand follows. Again, right side, inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Left hand, inhale. Exhale. Inhale, right. Exhale, left. Okay. How about on your own now? Few more sets. So oftentimes, look, I would feel like I need to stay here, stay here, stay here, stay here, stay here for a bit before I take this hand down. So do you remember recently you did a lot of these things with me? Yes? In your lunge, you did a lot of these. So this is where this thing comes into, right? Forward and back a bit. So why don't you do that in your own pace, in your own breath, right? Just a couple more on your own then. Safer to drop down on your exhalation. But later, I expect you to break all the rules. Left hand inhale and return. Learn all the rules as best as you can. So later you get to be even more creative. Exhale. Right? Inhale. I would say the articulation of your upper torso is just as important as the articulation of your lower body in all of your back bends. Right? Inhale and exhale. Okay. If this is unfamiliar, like I said, at home, maybe practice up against something. You can work with these guys. You know the principle. Just circular rotation up here, circular rotation here, all kinds. You know the pulsation, you know the oscillation, you know the gyration, right? Or these guys. This is the same, except here you have less to worry about. Okay, once you return now, feet together. Use this balance, squeezing of the legs to firm into your core again. Think about these things almost like compensation for your back bend. Elevate, nice and strong. And exhalation, release. One more together. Inhale, lifting up. And exhalation, we release. Okay, circle then, inhale as high as you can reach. While you interlace your fingers above you, press up into the wrist line. Deep breath, come to your right side. Go slowly, be very sensitive because you just came from a back bend. Okay, so pulsate in a way that you feel like you're being very, very careful about it. Gently, okay? Push those hands away first, but see if you can pull that hip to your left. Yes, and then going up. Bend the elbows, spiralic notation in the waistline. Keep working on firming in your legs. Look for the left elbow behind you as you twist and turn. Inhale, go upright, heels off the floor. Learn to sustain yourself. Can we bring those wrists further back a bit? Coming down. Straight arms down to now your left side. Bend that lower elbow. Very gentle pulsation. Because you just came from a back bend, right? Inhale, straight legs. Firm your legs. Bend the elbows, right? Spiralic pulsation to the right side. Look for the elbow behind you. Take the gaze with it. Okay, after this one, hands going up one more time. But bend the elbows. Bring your hands behind you further. Wiggle, wiggle. Side, side. Wiggle, wiggle to the side. Okay, upstairs. Okay, just your hands. Circular mobility, like an eagle circling above your head there. Okay, if you let the torso relax, look, everything is going to spin with you. Yeah, like you're going for a clockwise helix. The hip will follow. The hip will follow. And that is a nice release as well. Okay, opposite rotation. Opposite rotation. So in a very gentle way, Jen, yeah, if this is okay for your shoulder, I would say work with this one as well. Okay, after this one, we shall then releasing of your hands. Arms out to the side, deep breath, and exhalation, returning. Full circle, inhale. Full circle, exhale, down, down, down. Forward folding, halfway up, inhale. Exhale, let's fold your knees, separate your knees out to the side. All right, just come down as far down as the body allows. Now, if you don't come all the way down, maybe just come halfway down. Otherwise, we return again, forward fold. Exhale, bend knees, separate your knees, coming down. Two more, push into the feet to rise. Separate your knees to descend, coming down. One more, inhale, straight. Exhale, release. Walk those hands forward a bit, right? As far forward as you can walk those hands, draw your chin in and we relax the head. Okay, some of you might feel better if you can allow this motion a little bit. If that is so, do so. If it's better to separate your feet a bit wider for you to get that squat going, do so. Otherwise, ankles together, knee apart, walk the hands forward and start to drape your head down, releasing of the shoulder. Deep breath, fine breath. Lie down by the lower sacrum area, lower lumbar area. Can you maybe give a little bit of pulsation here? See, that can let go release the tension in your lumbar, in your sacral region. Release, release, release. Okay, some of you, elbows will come to the floor. If that is so, drop the elbows down. Feel more breath along the outer edge of your rib cage. Okay. From here, can you bend those elbows as if you're bracing your arm in front of your shin there. Knee is here, arm is here, both sides. All right? See if you can lean into the arms, like you're diving a bit. Yes. On your way diving forward, how about you come up onto the balls of your feet? That will give you a better mobility to anchor that body forward. So look, these arms, they are bracing you so you don't crash. Right? See if you can go up against those arms, the back of the arm. So basically, it's the back of the arm, the front of the legs. Rarely they have a contact with each other. Okay? Some of you, look, you go into the back of this arm so much, your feet are going to fly themselves. Let me do it here so you can see my foot. Feet will fly. I don't know if you can see this in the light. Feet comes off the floor. Okay, see if you can give that a try. See if we can puff up between the shoulder blades, knees off the floor. Okay, now next stage. Some of you work with this one. Up and down, but on your way forward, look, separate your knees. All right, on your way forward, separate your knees. Some of you, coming forward, feet off the floor. All right, you get into this one. Coming back, hello wall. Exhale, you come into this guy. Yes?
Katerina, should our head be turned to the side?
Head, no, I'm only turned to the side, so I want to make sure you can see me because I'm looking at you guys.
If our head touches.
Head is down. Bird's eye vision. Head goes down. Yes. Either, Sarah, either look down or ahead. Right now, because this is unfamiliar, I suspect the first thing that's going to tense up is your neck. So better to let go of the neck. Okay? So one way or the other, either you are doing just the lowering down, up and down version, or you are rolling into this little funny thing, this arm balance here. So you go in between relaxing and not relaxing. Relaxing, not quite so. Letting go, brace yourself. Let yourself go, and you brace it again. After this one, I'm gonna have you come then, lie on your back. So just something new for you to play with, right? So hang on, I would say between now and then, you have this one already. Why don't you think about ending like this? Yeah, so that later, this thing, when you have firmness, articulation in the ankle, it's the foot, these guys that you worked on earlier, that's responsible to cue the legs what to do, ankle stuff, okay? So between now and then, just play with your knees out to the side on your way back. Okay, now on your back, knees towards you. Then circular out to the side, rotation out to the side. Use your core to return those legs, right? Use your core to return those legs out to the side. Inhale, and then exhale. One more inhale, and now exhale. Last one, inhale, and then exhalation. Once you release, knees will come together, okay? Take hold of the arch of your feet from here. Separate your knees out to the side. How about a little pressure onto the right foot? Roll to the right side and see if that right knee could be delivered down towards the floor. And then you go to the left, and you go to the right. Oscillation a little bit. Okay, some of you will play with this one. Look, some of you though will start to work on stretching one leg straight and then the other leg straight. Okay? If the body wants to stretch out that leg, reach that foot away from your hand. Right? One at a time. Okay? So this is another thing that you could work with to release your lower back. Okay? So after this one, coming now, both knees to the center again. Okay. Right leg on the top. Some of you thread hold of the shin as well. Rotation, spinal twist, knees to the left. Look towards your right hand then. Find a perfect situation, position. Walk this right hand up and down along your side. See if you can adjust the position of that right hand to a place that's most preferable for your shoulder, for your body. It's okay if it's off the ground. If it's off the ground, see if you can let yourself be held by the invisible around you. And gentle, gentle motion to invite the shoulder to experience a little journey there. After this one, stay here for a moment. How about use the heel of your left hand. Bring it right by the corner of that right hip. Right hip, yes. And then you use the heel of the hand. It fits right into that corner. Give it a little pressure, kind of like you're encouraging that hip to go away from that right shoulder. See if you can use your own left hand to give a little manipulation to encourage the right side to elongate a little more. Then next inhalation, very gently, we come to the center. Okay, switching leg, left knee on the top. Some of you thread hold of the shin as well. Okay, hands take the knee to your right side. Gently, gently drop those knees down. Left hand now, pull those fingers first away from the shoulder. Make sure the fingers are well intended before you relax your hand. Always do your very best, stretch, stretch, stretch before you let go, all right? So find the left hand, use your left hand to find a perfect, ideal situation to tend to your body. Whether it's your shoulder, your left shoulder, or the rib cage, you're going to feel it differently. You have a very different history in your body, the way you hold your habitual holding. The history of your body is very different. Your diet is different. The whole experience has made you so differently. So your practice should also resembles that uniqueness, right? On top of that, you are actually very different from day to day, hour to hour. Yeah. something that was good yesterday doesn't mean it will be the same today. So there's always something to be processed and understood here. Okay, let's use the heel of that right hand. It fits perfectly right into the left hip, that socket there, right? And you're just going to use your right hand very intuitively. How about it? Understand what does it mean to help to navigate from that place of intuition, that place of nurturing. You use your right hand to offer that to you. Any kind of wrist activity, elbow activity will all help, will all contribute to the release and opening of that left shoulder very nicely. Okay. Find breath, find connection, like you're really wrapping the breath around that left shoulder there. Next exhalation then, very, very gently, we will return, coming now back to your center. Okay, so why don't you, for today's practice, feet together. Just for the first couple of minutes, feet together, knees out to the side, okay? Before though, you rest down completely. How about curl that tailbone up a bit? Make sure your sacrum is nice and flat. How about elevate that shoulder blade slightly higher? Make sure your blades are flat. Roll the palms out to the side and gently just rest your two hands right by the crest of your hip flexor there. Use your hand to feel your breath awareness right by the two corners of your hip. Meanwhile, you are also feeling the warmth of your hand in your hip. And when you breathe in, gentle awareness, kind awareness to the presence of your hand. Feel the warmth of your hand as you breathe in. And when you exhale, just feel that hip becoming still, becoming trusting, becoming okay and relax again. If you situate your hands in one spot long enough, before too long you learn how to nourish that place. Not just the physical breath, but it's more so of your mental breath, actually. Okay. Taking a moment here. On your next exhalation, let's release your legs. Extend the legs out to the side. Arms and your legs away from the torso. And just take a moment to let go the weight of your arms and your legs. Fingers and your toes are light. Then you're just going to feel that quiet space from within. You slowly, slowly breathe like you're nurturing that place. Initially, you learn to use the breath to nurture the physical body. Later, you use the breath to nurture the intangible things. Quiet, I bear within me I bear within myself forces to make me strong. Now will I be imbued with their glowing warmth. Now will I fill myself with my own will's resolve, and I will feel the quiet pouring through all my being when, by my steadfast striving, I become strong, to find within myself the source of strength and strength of inner quiet. Through the practice, you develop this awareness